This is pretty good, Emma. This might be the best thing you've showed me.
Today we're reacting to SUNGJIN's debut title track, Check Pattern, which was released on his album 30 that he's been working on since like November 2022. Because, fun fact, when I had the blessing of visiting Korea and the JYP headquarters, I had a meeting with Clapstone, and he said that he had a meeting the next day with SUNGJIN to discuss his album. What DAY6 songs do you know?
예뻤어. Oh, Happy.
The song reflects on the cyclical nature of relationships, comparing life to a checkered pattern of intersecting lines. The lyrics explore the inevitability of meeting and parting, expressing hope that even after separation, reunion is possible. Despite the pain of distance and differences, the song conveys resilience and faith in reconnecting someday. SUNGJIN sings, "Perhaps we're filled with different colors, which is why we couldn't approach each other. Life's like walking on a check pattern."
Well, check pattern is like a marching band thing.
It is?
Yeah.
What?
It's when you have a rhythm that's like too complicated, so you make like a less complicated version of that thing. So that
Yeah,
you
I can give you an example.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say we're doing triplet roll exercise. The check pattern would be you get rid of the rolls, and then
So that you, as like a line, can check your rhythm.
This song is composed by Iju-hyun from Monotree. You may know him for composing Wendy's The Road. He is like the king of K ballads. And it's also composed by Chuk-jae, who's a guitarist, and SUNGJIN himself.
3, 2, 1.
DAY6 memoire.
Ooh, that chord.
Ooh.
oh my god.
Ooh, we got that motion now.
Live drums, right?
Yeah. All the instrumentation sounds organic.
Yeah.
That's good,
Oh, nice.
Is it like vibes with like a motor?
C minor, F. Oh, F sharp.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You can hear the rock influences too.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Even if we turn our backs, we'll face each other again someday.
Oh, this is kind of sad.
No, 가지마.
Oh, that's new background vocals. That might be Iju-hyun. That sounds like Iju-hyun.
Oh, oh. Oh no! I feel that pain.
Yeah.
What is I don't know what it is, but
This is pretty good.
He's got a good voice too.
Yes.
You could tell like in that chorus he has like some kind of a grit to his voice. Like he was, you know.
the heady to like chest.
I'm digging this harmony, dude.
Oh, that was like the raspy, like ah.
Oh.
Sun setting. Hey.
Nice.
It's like, this might have to go on the playlist. This might have to go on the playlist. I haven't even finished it yet. This is pretty good, Emma. This might be the best thing you've showed me.
Oh.
They touched hands, yay!
Finally. Oh. Oh, and they kept it from the pre-chorus here. Mm-hmm. It's a little outro.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That was adorable.
Aww.
It almost sounds like a celeste in there, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Also, do you know what that progression is at the end? The same as oh wait, how do you? Oh man, what is it? What is it?
Bro doesn't know. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that Ratatouille?
No, it's up.
Oh, it's up. Okay, close enough. Close enough.
I wish like I could read Korean, so like I want to know like what they say on the music video though.
Okay, she writes in the whole world, the flower leaves fell down like rain, like happy and like romantic moments.
Oh,
And their hand like
holding hands,
they
hand in hand.
and yeah, hand in hand. I had never seen like that beautiful sunset in my whole life.
Wait, this is the part where they're describing like the moments they want to go back to, right?
I think so.
Oh, that's so
They're writing. They cannot go back to that memory, but they
Right.
might be able to see them again in the future.
How are you guys feeling?
That was cute.
Yearning.
That was really cute.
You could just hear that in his voice, you know? He really comes across really clear with that.
I mean, I don't want to just like only talk about one thing the entire time, but his vocal performance is like super heart-wrenching.
Oh yeah.
When he gets that like growl in there, it's like, yes, I agree with you. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, that was, you know, I love, what I always kind of forget about particularly like solo debuts is that, you know, when you're writing as an artist for just yourself, you get to make sure everything fits your voice exactly how you artistically intend it to. So, I just love the choices he's making.
Ooh. SUNGJIN's phrasing is like everything in the song. The song has a really nice ebb and flow, and a lot of that has to do with the instrumental supporting SUNGJIN's phrasing and SUNGJIN's motion. It almost feels like SUNGJIN sang this melody with as much rubato and like dynamics as he wanted, and then they like recorded the instrumental to him. I don't know if music is ever made that way, but it feels like that. It really truly feels like
Vocals first.
everything is in an equal unit together. And so what about this song made at least you think,
I don't know. It's
this
just
might
good
go
as
on the
hell.
playlist?
It's just good as hell.
Yeah, he's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah, he sounds great.
What musical elements make this emotional?
I think the harmony for me. There's a lot of harmonic stuff that just feels like daunting.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, I think the lyrics also as well. Like I was reading some of them, I was like, damn, this is sad as hell.
There's so many kinds of harmonies that you can use to like kind of show yearning, and that's what, you know, a heck ton of romantic composers do. It's just chromaticism up the wazoo, which I think that's a lot of this here, and maybe there's also some mode mixture as well.
And it's got some obvious dissonance in here.
So it has that sort of like tension feel like and then it's like okay, it's okay.
I thought it was very cool. The harmonies were very satisfying. You
Oh my
probably want
God.
to yap about that.
I want to look at that. What was that chord? I still want to say some form of half diminished.
Is it this one? I'm pretty sure it's this.
Yeah.
So right?
Oh, okay. C half diminished. So I knew it was a half diminished, but it was a...
Well, the whole intro, you can actually hear how the voice leading is working in the piano because you have you can hear the top note staying there. It's not like it's like it's not super filled out.
Yeah.
Like you have this functioning as a separate line, and then this functioning as a separate line, and this functioning as a separate line.
And then they cross.
And then, yeah, they probably do cross.
Almost like the many lines that are crossing one another. Crazy.
But they move separately, I think.
I feel like it's used in a really effective way here. Literally lines crossing one another. It's a very chill sounding song, but I think elements like that, like the dissonances and like stuff like the voice crossing make it a little bit, like it's almost a little, it's like bittersweet, sad.
It also feels so empty. Like look how far that is.
Yeah.
And it's just 3 voices.
Yeah.
Which it's very simple. And so I feel like that's what makes like this opening very compelling.
The next moment that stood out to me was there's like some sort of non-diatonic chord in the chorus.
Well, let's play that back and see if I can figure out the harmony. Ears.
You got this.
Work
Hi,
ears.
Ding.
Da, da, da. This is the chord right before it. It's a C minor chord, which is just a 6th chord. I think it might be a common tone diminished because it shares the C. Da, 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 da.
Meanwhile.
None of this matters.
None of this matters. We're just like curious.
So do we have diminished and half diminished stuff in there?
Yeah, we have both.
And sus? Like what do these chords supply emotion-wise to this song?
Just because of the amount of tension that they have, this desperately wants to resolve to something. This desperately wants to resolve to something. Bottom line is like you can have these like cool jazzy chords and that'll just add so much more to the effect. Orally, you want to resolve somewhere.
I also appreciated like the live band behind it too, because like it feels like it's not just, you know, he's singing over just a music bed. He is playing this song too because he's getting it out, you know.
So the production and the mixing was still very a pop style of production.
Sure.
In the sense that the vocals are very up front, very center. The guitars are low in the mix, low and hard pan. So it's making room for the voice. But you know, it's a solo album. Yeah, let the voice shine, of course. Good effects too. It was distorted, but it wasn't like. This wasn't like a rock song. Beautiful music video.
Yeah, that music video was good,
yeah. You got the themes across for sure.
Yeah, what is about this? Like, what's the deal with the it's always half, like this music video, half of something else.
Like these?
Yeah. It's like every scene, like whether or not it's with the kid or like the adult phase or like even older, it's always like the scene is split into half. Like it's like the past and present lore.
But for this one, it's a bit different. It's like they're living in 2 different colors of life.
Because they're 2 different colors of the checkered pattern, right? They're living 2 very different colored lives.
Right.
But eventually they'll intersect. So I think it maybe is demonstrating like how like you may meet someone and then you may go separate ways and have very, very different lives. But like eventually, you know, the lines cross again. Yeah, I think.
From where I was on the channel earlier to I guess where we are now is like now I'm more of a visual creative, full on like video production kind of guy. But that the 50-50 frame where they're like on the split backdrops and he's always just one step behind, constantly reaching out but never quite getting there. Then like, you know, they finally like reach hands at the end. But like the irony again, by the time they're finally there, the frame's blue. It's so dark. It's not like a happy get together. Think about this. They finally, you know, hands touch together, but the only person that seems to be happy about it is the guy behind the camera.
SUNGJIN.
It's maybe one of those things where it's like for him it's like, oh, this is what I would have wanted, but then the reality of it is just like, it's just not right. Final frames of the boy and the girl and everything, it's dark, it's blue, shadows on the faces.
You interpreted the music video as like hopeful, but actually like sad in the end.
And, you know, what's he singing about? What's he singing about in this part, right?
Yeah, I guess I
like,
haven't looked at the lyrics.
What's the text painting on here?
So he's basically saying like it's hard to wait endlessly, but he hopes there's a next time.
You know, really, really sweet moment coming down, but then that's like the melancholy. But then it's coming back up because I hope there's a next time.
Well, that melancholy note is where he's like saying the word endlessly.
Yeah. Then maybe I want to believe there's a next time on this.
Next time.
You know, right on that, you know.
It's almost like he's falling into that despair and then hoping for a next time
it comes
going up
down.
again,
Yeah, right.
you
It
know?
comes down, but then it goes back.
Feeling
Really,
a little
nice
better
writing
now.
there.
Yeah.
Really nice writing.
Oh, that's great.
On that, yeah.
Because he was saying that I can just endure it during that diminished chord. And then it gets brighter in harmony now, even if we turn our backs and get further away. And then it falls. Doo-doo, feels a little more positive.
The lyrics that he was singing had like hopes, like I have hopes that we will see each other again. I think that's pretty touching.
How did you feel the music itself support that message?
You know how there's this one part where he's like a little bit raspy? It felt like he sung it in like, it's not like, it was more like a restrained. It was like,
But the tone of his voice, you can kind of hear that. He's got that something in his voice. He's being sensitive because it's such a heavy subject for him, but you can hear kind of the pain and the kind of thing that he wants to have happen, but has not happened yet.
Life's like an uncheck. He sings that a bit more full voice, but it's kind of like a messa di voce. It starts soft, but you can hear some vibrato opening up, and it becomes a bit more fuller in sound. Yeah. Oh my God, that's a B flat. That's a B flat. Sounds just so full of passion. So full of emotion.
So is the texture in his voice a technique? I thought it might be just his original vocal timbre.
Well, no, because he's singing with that. It is a technique. Like you can play with different articulations on like a violin, like depending on how you bow things. But he's making a deliberate choice to sing that a bit more kind of edge and rally, rather than like light and floaty while still being able to succeed on the same note. That may be his like go-to for a lot of higher range things, because I hear that in a lot of DAY6 too.
Yeah, because life's like a checked pattern.
Yeah, and like it's just a sound. I mean, to me, it paints that idea of like there's always going to be uncertainty with people growing closer and apart, but ultimately your lines will cross and you will come together again, whether you grew apart after like you graduated primary school and don't see each other for a while and then reconnect as adults in a snowy field, or like they pictured in the music video, a couple of older couples too. Like you'll grow apart and come back together, and grow apart and come back together. But you're gonna just keep crossing lines because that's how life goes. It's beautiful.
Damn, that pre-chorus hits like a knife.
Yeah, just this beautiful art.
Yeah, that is really interesting.
That was not